All right, welcome back to LearnWire. I'm going to be addressing a question right here about backlinks, and it was in regards to the niche website. So this is a niche AI niche website case study update, but I'm not going to really officially put it as one of my update videos. But I am going to be just talking about backlinks in general. So the question is, could you share some insights on the backlinks you've managed to secure or generate over the course of the last 5.5 months? I'm particularly interested in understanding the rationale behind your rather assertive backlink approach. Is this strategy geared towards enhancing your keyword visibility on Google? So I went ahead and just said, yep, I'll do a video. So that's what I'm doing right now. I do like to create videos based on some of your very in-depth questions. So appreciate the question there. So we can come over here to the website. This is newbiegardening.com. I started it back in May of 2023. So what is that? It's been 5 months since I pretty much launched the site, which is not that long. And I've got some, let's see, I've got some AI Wise Mind articles coming in. I'm going to start using some SEO writing.ai articles as well. And then before that, we have hundreds of articles published from Koala and Agility and ZimWriter. So the setup of this website's pretty nice. What I've been doing, we can look over here. I'm going to go to my SERP robot and I'll just do a quick scroll. You'll see that we definitely have some rankings coming in right over here. And we definitely have some very promising rankings over here with a lot of search volume. Okay, so we'll go and look at that. I like to see this in green, obviously. I think I've had this up to 22 or 23 in the top 100 over there, which, I mean, this is a new site. You have to keep that in mind. And when people talk about results, that it takes 9, 10, 11, 12 months to start really seeing results with these sites, that is what I'm seeing as well. Especially for this kind of niche. This is a very, very old, very competitive niche as far as this is gardening, right? So it's going to be a very well-known, gardening is just like jumping into the dog training niche. It is very competitive. So we also have to keep in mind that, right? That this is very competitive and we are getting some rankings over here. So not bad. We can come over here and look at, I really just want to look at impressions because I know we've had the algorithm updates from Google. There was a Google core update, helpful content update this month, just a couple weeks ago. And a lot of people are stressing over that, and some people's sites have been hit. And well, it's really hard to see what's happening with these new websites because a lot of that Google dance and movement and so forth is going to happen on these new sites regardless of any updates going on. So it's actually even harder for a new site that's inside of its first 12 months to really notice if it really was hit by a Google algorithm update or not, because these Google dance type things happen, right? So if we go look at clicks, look, we're just all over the place. Have some big days and then some no clicks at all, and then some big days and then some average. And, I mean, the Google helpful update happened right here, and you can see nothing really changed right here in the last couple of weeks as opposed to the weeks before on this site. So that's why, but looking at impressions, this means that the opportunity to get those clicks is increasing right over here. You can see right over here, even since October 4th, we were at 225 impressions, and we've even topped out at 328 right there. And so forth, right? So it's looking pretty good as far as impressions seem to be dialing up and going up. I like to see that. Now we'll go and look at some of these rankings, and then I'll talk about the services and so forth. So we'll come back up here. So how to preserve lettuce from the garden. I also appreciate, I don't remember who it was. It might have been Wow, that one of my subscribers that told me, hey, use Seodity has a really nice Chrome extension that we can turn on, and instead of having to scroll through and count, it actually does the counting for us. It has a number 1 spot, number 2 spot. I really love this for quick checking. So thank you for that suggestion. I went ahead and took your suggestion, installed it, and you are right. It works like a charm. It's great. And then you can bust in here with keywords, backlinks. This will open up Seodity as well. If you have Seodity, a great tool to use as well. So we can come through. And I'm going to start just scrolling down here looking for my site. And this way I can just start looking for my site and not have to keep track of counting or anything like that, which is really, really nice. We'll keep going down here. So remember, look at all this optimization from all these sites that I'm competing with. I'm competing with tens of thousands of websites. We are ranked number 2 right here, newbie gardening right here for how to preserve lettuce from the garden. Really, really good stuff right there. Let's move on to another one. What tools do I need to level my dirt yard? So we can come through here and look. And right over here, we have a number 12 spot right over here. Okay, so what tools do I need? So these are very, very targeted with SEO. The H1 is the exact, and then also the slug is the exact, and then also I am ranking for that, right? So in the top 12 right there. So we're really, really close with a lot of these keywords getting into page 1 results. Really cool. What tool is used to scrape vegetables and peel fruits? Let's go and check out where we're ranked for this. And we're ranked number 12 right here as well. And you can see this is very targeted everything, SEO optimized, right? Can you use Miracle-Gro garden soil in pots? And you can see right here, we're logged into our site. We are getting impressions for this, and we're ranked average is number 16, and we're ranked number 15 right here. So can you use Miracle-Gro garden soil in pots? Number 15 right there. We'll keep going just a few more just to show you guys. Now this one is the most impressive, I think, when you have these 3 words or less. So Vinca Care Guide is not a long tail keyword. It's a very broad keyword. Vinca Care Guide. We're going to go through and look at where we are ranking for this keyword right here. And we are ranked number 18, so we're on page 2 for a 3-word keyword right there, okay? And then we're over here, hydrangea leaves turning yellow. We are ranked number 25 for that as well. And then what I wanted to show you a couple of different things is when we look, I'll come back over to DA History Checker because we'll go and show the Google Analytics right over here for the last 90 days. You can see we had some activity right there, and that was really mainly because of the launch of, all this traffic would have came from probably YouTube. And then maybe I would expect probably a YouTube video brings in that surge of traffic, but you can see we're leveling off and we are getting traffic. We can see that we are getting traffic to a money type page over here as well when we go over to this resources page right here. So if we actually go and checked out the resources page that's had 39 views, 23 users on that page, we could go over here and look at the gardening resources page. And right here, all I have to do is just restructure this, right? This was created with AI, but I would come over here and actually change these books and send them to an Amazon affiliate link and so forth to start maybe making some money from this page right here if I wanted to. But let's talk about the results and so forth, right? So I'm going to go, and this is the gentleman that I've been using his linking services. Trusted link building expert right over here. You can go check out his page. Really nice website. He's been doing this for years and years and years, and his ratings and so forth speak for themselves. And I can't say that I'm not getting results. I've been on this right here, the scale right over here. I've been getting 50 high quality PBN links per month within the 30 to 150 range right here, according to Ahrefs. So I've been using this service over here, and if we go and look for more of his, all you have to do is just type in Saket Wahi, and he'll have a YouTube channel. He has a legit profile, a LinkedIn profile. He's definitely got everything from that EAT score or authoritativeness score. He's owning for his name every single page. He owns the asset: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. This guy is just dominating when it comes to, for his name and all these profiles that he has. And they're filled out because he's got his YouTube page over here, right over here. And he has some great content, some good podcasts. He has some really good people, SEO experts on his channel. And he does a podcast. So he usually launches about 1 video a month. And it's about a 45-minute to an hour long podcast. So I do watch his content, which is really good stuff. And then here's his legit profile right over here. Almost 3,000 5-star reviews. So this is kind of how I found out about him and his YouTube channel. So where we're at right now is I can go over here and we can go to a DA history checker tool right over here. And I'm going to go and type in newbiegardening.com. and check DA, and you're going to see right over here that I started and took over because I remember I don't recall when I picked up this domain. I did not do my due diligence on accident. that this domain had already been owned, and that really sucks. But I picked up the domain about right here, and it was a DA of 10, right? So then I put all that content on it, did my backlinking and so forth, and I've been able to achieve up to a DA of 13. So from a 10 to a 13 with just the backlinks I've been putting on it, looks like it fell to a 12, but we're at about a 12 to 13 right now. And I wanted to show one more foundation links, one more service that I did use before I used Sackit, and that was branded foundation links. This has, there's a lot of people. I think Chris Derenberger also mentions these in his courses as well. I've known about this for a year or two. These foundation links right here, I've used them on a couple of my sites, and I just went and checked it out. So I ordered this. I think it was like the which plan is it? I think I even ordered just the basic plan right over here, 150 accounts. They created those accounts, and then we can go back over into here. I'm using Ubersuggest right now to check backlinks. And you can see the backlinks right over here from when I picked up the site have just increased from both referring and just straight up backlinks have increased since I took over the domain right over here. We can see some of the anchor text right over there and so forth. But when I inspect some of my backlinks, they seem to come back to, I'm able to discover and find out, because I can download the order, this order, right? I can download that. They actually delivered, a couple hundred backlinks, and I can actually tie them back from that spreadsheet to this service. So these actually did get indexed. Not all of them, but some of them got indexed, and they are showing up on a SEO tool. And that's what you want to see. You want to see the links go all the way to where they can actually get picked up by a tool as a backlink and so forth, right? And so, I'm not able to find, and this might just be common with PBN backlinks services, I'm not able to find any of my links that I've been ordering from the PBN service are not registering or indexing in these backlinking tools. So, you have to kind of look at like where we're at with the site. Is it growing? Is it improving? When you look at this chart right here, it absolutely is as far as DA authority. When you look over here at the Ubersuggest and you just look at the backlinks profile, it's not growing as fast as I would have liked for the amount of money I'm spending, but it is growing. And then the traffic to the site, we can go into Google Analytics as well, and you can see that over the last 3 months, we have had almost 1,300 views to the website, over 446 users to the site. So everything is pointing upwards. The site is growing. It's definitely not going down. It's definitely going up. It's just slow. There's a lot of things that go against that. The competition of the niche, and then also the youth of the site, right? It's only 5 months old, so we can't really we can't say a whole lot. I think that everything is heading in the right direction. But what I am thinking about doing kind of going forward, with all that said, I think I'm going to now start something else, which is this guy over here, LinkDaddy. He has a lot of services as well. You can see he has really good ratings on Trustpilot. You can go read the reviews there as well. I've used his service before, and I used this one over here, the Domain Power Booster. I'm not thinking of using this on the gardening site because I'm just not sure I want to use it on this site. I think it absolutely would work, but I think I kind of want to wait until it's a little older before slamming it and making it a DA 20 or 30. I don't want to do anything that's completely unnatural, right? So I'm going to hold off on this, and it's a very expensive. It's like $400 for the service. So this is a really cool one because I did use this one on. We'll go back over here to DA Checker. I did use this on one of my other domains, Realistic Pay. I'm going to go ahead and click that and show you the power of that service. I will leave a link below to it, but this is my site. I've had it registered for a really long time, since I've had it for like 10 years. This has been my website, and you can see that I ordered this probably back right here when it was about a DA of 9, I believe. It could have been down here. Somewhere in here, I ordered this service, and you can see right up here, it ended up as a DA 20. I've been a solid DA 20 this entire time for years now, since 2021. and we are right over here, just a nice solid DA20 on realistic pay. It helps me rank when you guys see that I'm able to rank content overnight or within 7 days. A lot of it does have to do with going for a low competition keyword and having some domain authority. DA20 is nothing to, write home about, but it also does beat all the other websites that have a less than DA of that. So it really helps to have a solid DA. I haven't done any SEO or anything since then on this site. No backlinks have been ordered, nothing. So it really does kind of help with the website. So that is the only kind of experience I have with using LinkDaddy. Tony Peacocks is the owner. He seems to really care about his business. And I got, I'm 1 for 1. I did get good results with this over here. Now, what I'm interested in using, though, they have all kinds of different stuff. I want to test some of these out. Aggressive tier 1 backlinks and the do follow SEO backlinks right over here. I think these start at like $79. Let me go look real quick. Yeah, this starts at $47 right over here. And this is his top Swiss Army knife. This is the most common service that he uses or that people order from him. And he has almost closing in on $1 million in sales this year. So it is a legitimate business. He does do real, SEO. He has a big, giant, network, and he's been doing this a really long time. And if any of you have used his services and have experience with it, positive or negative, leave a comment below. It'd really be helpful to everyone watching, and as well as helpful to me. But one thing that I want to look at is using the done for you service right over here. Link building services done for you right over here. And what they'll do is go out and do everything for you. So look, they've got all this, they've got a plan, and so forth. And depending on what kind of site you have, if it's a local site, they'll do different things. They'll do these local SEO backlinks and local citations and Google map rankings. I don't need any of that done, and they'll recognize that I just have a gardening site. So they're going to do probably more of the stuff that matters. Tier 1 backlinks, cloud authority backlinks, CTR manipulation. That's really cool. Domain power booster. They're going to do some of that to get me more DA juice. And look at the prices start at $500 a month. Now you can go all the way up to $2,000. It depends on your budget. They're going to do more of this each month. You're probably going to go faster. Any of you that know anything about SEO, the more money you spend, the more results you could expect. My budget for this has been $500 for the last 5 months. So I'm going to leave it at $500 and so forth. So this will just give you an idea of kind of what I'm doing. I guess to go back to the original question, why is there any particularly interested in the understanding or rationale behind the assertive backlink approach? Well, this is because I want to get results as fast as possible, and I don't want to leave any stones unturned, or I don't want to leave any opportunities on the table. So there is a lot of people there. It's kind of like a debate, right? Should you buy backlinks, or should you focus on backlinks, or you have the other group of people that just build quality content and do not recommend building backlinks at all, and they've also had success, right? So there's different approaches that you can take with niche website building and SEO and all that kind of good stuff, right? But I believe in today's day and age that you do need backlinks on your site, and to come into a market like gardening and expect that I'm going to start getting traffic and move the needle and so forth without any kind of external backlink approach. I just think that that's just not a good approach. And so this was also a test site, and it was built. So if you want to really know why I'm kind of going with the aggressive backlink approach, like why I threw a bunch of different PBNs at it, I think probably up to 200 PBNs so far at it. That is just because this is a test site that I built all of the content with AI. And so I don't mind. This is not a money site of mine. This is not a, this is not making me money. My ability to pay my bills is not dependent on this website. So I do want to see if I can get results, see if I like to test things out for you guys. So I like to test things in an aggressive way as well, because right now, if we were looking at this and I literally was getting, 5,000 visitors per month on the site, it clearly was because of the backlinks and so forth. Then I could recommend that product to you and tell you, hey, this is the results I got, take it or leave it. Super cool stuff. I like to test, and that's why I love this channel and this content for you guys, because I'm the one going out, I buy the softwares, I test them out, I go and see if I can rank using this software or that software. I also take the same approach with the SEO stuff. I'm going to go out and give it the best run that I can with an SEO service, and just show you what my results are, right? Because some people are willing to and looking for backlinking service and so forth, right? And so, and if you think $500 is expensive, it's not. You know, we can go over here and look at One Little Web, and this is just one that comes to mind. We can come over here and look at their authority links real quick, our services, and DR20. Or DR40 backlinks. I don't even know if they're going to have a price for this on the page because it's going to be so expensive. Yeah, they don't even have a link to that because it's going to be probably $1,000 or more. But authority link building, I'll click on that one right there. And here's some pricing. Pick a plan that fits you. So you have $199 per placement, right? So to give you an idea of the $500 that I was spending, I can get a calculator out right here, and I was getting 50 backlinks per month times 200. So this would have cost $10,000 if I would have went and asked them to build 50 backlinks for me, okay? So we have up to $500 for one freaking backlink right here. This is expensive, expensive, expensive stuff right here, okay? So if you want to go and spend your money on something that's very, very expensive, you can go and use services like this. And that I have no proof that this actually works, but these guys are charging up to $500 for one backlink right here, okay? And they have plenty of great reviews and all this kind of good stuff. But then you can go and look at some other people like Carl Broadbent, who also did a tutorial and a case study, and he wasn't that impressed with the backlinks as far as the relevancy. Look right over here. We have Niche Pursuits, recommends them or something. But they're sponsored as well, so you have to keep that in mind. Doug Cunnington, all these popular people that are known for being in this industry, they've used One Little Web, but One Little Web is great at marketing their services as well, and so you have to keep that in mind. So I'm doing an unbiased review, and right now I'm telling you that I don't have anything. I have all I have is stats like right here, which is going to newbie gardening. And here is the only services that I bought other than the foundation links is right here. We are at an all-time high DA right here. And then we can go over here to Uber Suggest and see my backlinks profile is going up as well. So overall, I would say I got results. It also came over here. Look, we're in green. We have ranking, a lot of ranking, top 100 ranking articles right over here, even some for very competitive keywords. So overall, I would say that the Saket Wahi services worked for me. They got the ball rolling in the right direction, and they did move the needle. For me, this is a test site as well, and so I've done this service for 4 or 5 months now, and I think I want to go and now do a mixture, because those are only PBNs, right? And I think that some of you might agree. I've only for the last 5 months, gotten PBN services. So those might take another 5 months to even index. So now I think that I want to go and do a fully managed SEO campaign, which LinkDaddy will do for me. And then they will also they'll use their expertise and determine what backlinks we need. And they have a plethora. They have way more options than Saket is offering as well, because Saket is a PBN service, right? That's what he is an expert in and what he offers. So now I want to go and get different backlinks as well and continue. So I will continue this right over here. I'll leave links to Saket services below. I don't even know if they're affiliate links or not. I'll have to check. Either way, I do recommend his services. I think that they did move the needle. I would have liked to see it move it a little bit more, but we also have to take into account that this was a brand new website, and it is in the gardening niche, very competitive, and it's all artificial intelligence content. There's that as well. So it has a lot of things kind of stacked against it. So the fact that I'm able to show you that the DA has increased, the traffic's increased, all the backlinks have increased, I think that that's pretty darn good, right? So I think we still have some good traction on the website. But I'm going to go ahead and start using this most likely. I'll give you an update in a few months on how this is going with this service over here. I'll leave a link below to LinkDaddy because, like I said, this one right over here, the domain power booster, is what I used for realistic pay, and it boosted it up like crazy. And it's stuck for the last 2 years. It's stuck, and he has all these proofs right over here as well. So super cool stuff. Links to everything below. Hopefully this answered your question over here about just why I chose that approach. You know, it's just testing. It's for fun, for you guys and so forth, to see if I can get results, and so you guys can see what services might work or might not work. So it's really just to kind of help you guys out with the hopes that my website will rank. If I can get this to, you know, thousands of visitors per month, then I'm gonna go ahead and flip this. I'll sell this site to either my audience, or I'll sell it on Flippa or something like that. So that's kind of the goal. So hopefully this was helpful. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next video.